going on, guys? Today we're making a steak sandwich. You start with some steak. So I grabbed myself a nice New York strip. I got some salt and pepper. Make sure you season it from high up too, so you get the best spread on your seasoning. I also like to just dump out all the salt and pepper and then give it a nice press down in the fat too. It's gonna give it even more seasoning. Get a little bit on the tip there and the other side. So now our entire steak is well seasoned, and now I'm just gonna wrap this up. And I'm gonna keep this at room temperature so that the entire surface can get to the same temperature and it has a nice even cook. Next, I've got 2 yellow onions. You just start by cutting these in half. And then next, you just wanna take the skin off. Next, you just wanna cut the ends off here. And then next, what you wanna do is just you wanna cut these extremely thin, super thin, because we're gonna be caramelizing them. Okay, once you get all of your yellow onions sliced, you can just place them in a bowl. They probably won't actually fit in this. Look at that, full to the brim. Next, we take 1 white onion, slice it down the middle. Same thing, peel that, cut the ends off again. This time we're gonna very, very thinly slice this white onion because we're gonna be eating it raw on the sandwich. So the thinner it is, the less strong it'll be. Going for something like this where I can see basically through the onion. This is like what we want right there. And you're gonna put that in a bowl. Save that for the end. Next, for the bread, I'm gonna be using a ciabatta loaf. And because I am just making this for myself, I think this loaf's a little big. So I'm just gonna cut it in half. And then I'm just gonna save half of this for another recipe. But from here, I would say I'm gonna cut this down the middle. So we got the bottom and the top half, and I'm gonna put that aside for now. And the last prep that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make the spicy mayo right now so that I can chill in the fridge while we're cooking the onions and the steak. So I'm gonna get about a 1/4 cup of mayonnaise, maybe a little more. And you want about a teaspoon of some sriracha. Might have done a little more than that. And that's about what you're looking for. Oh, that's so good. Next, you're gonna get a large pan. Get your pan over medium heat. And once it's a little warmed up, just go ahead and add a little olive oil in here. I'm also gonna add some bits of butter. Next, I'm gonna dump all of my yellow onions into the pan. We're gonna immediately hit this with salt. And I'm also gonna hit it with a little bit of sugar. And while it does look like an absolute ton, those are gonna shrink down a lot once you cook them for a little bit. You're gonna cook this on medium heat until you see the onions starting to brown. Once you see them start to brown, lower the heat to low and cook them low and slow for about an hour until they fully caramelize. Once your onions look like this, you can just keep cooking them on a really low heat. You can see they're already starting to turn a little bit brown right there. And you can see how much they shrunk up too. Once they look about like this, you can pull them off the heat. You're gonna get a cast iron pan over high heat, and you're gonna get some neutral oil. I have some avocado oil here. Just add some in the pan. Once you see it smoking like that, go ahead and get your steak. And I'm gonna sear it on the fat first. Now I'm gonna add a little bit of butter, garlic, and rosemary. I'm gonna take this and put this back in. I'm gonna baste it. And last, I'm just gonna cook up this bread, see if it'll fit. Barely fits. Look at that. Let me grab myself a nice plate here. Wow. These barely even fit on the plate. Let's see here. Got that spicy mayo from earlier. Just gonna spread it around. Wow. Now the star of the show. Let's see how this turned out. I'd say it turned out pretty well. I mean, look at that. It's pretty perfect. And I'm just gonna load this thing up with as much steak as I can fit. Next, I have some white American cheese. All right, I have it loaded up with some cheese. I'm gonna place it in the oven just for a sec so I can melt that cheese. I mean, look at that. We got those caramelized onions, perfectly brown. Last, you're gonna finish it off with some of that super thin raw onion and then crown your sandwich. Oh my God, guys. I have to give it a quick cut down the middle for you. Where do I even bite? Oh my God. That steak is insane. The steak mixed with the caramelized onions and the raw onions is just a game changer. And if you never tried it, you gotta try it. Well, I have no words to even say. This is just, it's insane. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.